Hey everybody, welcome back for another thrifting episode. Today we are hunting for some spring clothing and maybe some accessories. We'll see what they have. We are at a really massive Salvation Army. So let's go in, see what we can find. I'm hoping to find some florals, some spring colors, and maybe some transitional pieces because on days like today where it's a bit chilly, a bit windy and dreary, I don't want to be too cold if I get clothes that are on the summery side. So some transitional spring items. So with that in mind, let's head in and see what we can find. Come on. Mission successful. I honestly had so much fun going thrifting at the store. The store was massive, as you can see from the video. And honestly, I could have spent hours longer there. So if you would like to see a spring thrift part 2, give me a thumbs up so that I know I should definitely prioritize going back there and getting some more spring outfits. Or maybe just another interesting thrift trip. But without further ado, let me show you all of the really cool items I found. Firstly, I will say there were some non-spring things that I just couldn't pass up. They were too cool, too good. So there will be a little bit, I think 2 items that are not spring themed, but you know, if you find a gem in a thrift store, you should not pass it up because you never know if it'll be gone the next day or the next time you're there. So let me show you what I found. I will say I spent a total of $35 and some change. And I will let you know at the end how many outfits I got, so what that breaks down to. But first up, this is the dress that went from, oh, I'll just look at spring things to like, no, this is too cool, I have to have it. It is velvet. And I absolutely love the little sleeves or straps that are made of these strings because it's so fun, and it's got the sweetheart neckline, and it has a bit of a flare at the bottom and some velvety material. Super sweet, super cool. It would be, in my mind, I saw it and I was like, that is going to be my favorite little black dress. So here's the tag so you guys can see. It is an older tag, DBY Ltd. Not a brand I had heard of, but cute nonetheless. It definitely looks like it could be vintage based off of the tag. So that's item number 1. And this dress, it didn't have a tag on it, so I had to bring it up to the front, and the woman behind the counter gave it to me for $5.99. $5.99. This dress is amazing for $5.99. Like, so happy. And it's a tiny bit big on me, so I might go ahead and get it altered. I haven't really done that before, but I know most people who thrift their clothes really recommend getting things altered so they fit you perfectly. And I feel like this is probably one of the first items I found that I'm like, yeah, I should get that altered. That would look amazing if it would just fit me a tiny bit better. And it's so close already, so I think I might do that. Anyway, item number 1. Next up, digging around through the bag, I've got this fun retro style t-shirt. Just plain nice white and bright. No stains, which you always have to look for the stains. And it was, I'm honestly not sure if this was $1.99 or $4.99 because of how the tag is listed. I think the lady gave it to me for $1.99 though. And just so you know, the color was green. So I think I only found one green tag item, but they have really good prices for the items I was looking at. So it was a win. And this one, which says Las Vegas, Nevada Paradise, it really reminded me of this video game, which my partner loves to play, and it is totally escaping my mind. I will list it here because it's just gone right past my head, but it reminded me of the video game that's set in Las Vegas and has lots of like Las Vegas references. So that was a must-have for me, and honestly, once I showed it to him, he was like, yeah, if you don't wear that, I will. So it's cool when you find items like that that you can wear or your partner can wear. It's a win-win. You know, you can kind of share clothes. Does anybody else share clothes with their partners? Because in my book, that's a total plus. Okay, next up, as you can see, I do like some more wild floral prints. So when I saw this, I thought it reminded me of all of the Hawaiian shirts that guys wear a lot. And I just thought it was so fun, and spring made me think of a vacation. And I could use some more vacation style clothes in my life. I'm here for the Hawaii vibes. I'm down for it. I look ready to vacation. So, and this is like the perfect sort of top to unbutton a button and tie it if you prefer a more like tied shirt look. Granted, there are cuter ways to tie a shirt, so let's not dwell on that, but this would also look really cute tied. And this one was $2.99. Boop. Okay, next up, this was the second black item. I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but I really gravitate towards clothes that are velvet. I wore a velvet dress to prom. Like, that's how much I like velvet style clothes. I just think they're cool and fun. This one was like a mock turtleneck sort of cut. And honestly, I'm really getting into mock turtlenecks because I think they're nice for putting under clothes too. And you can wear them like under things or just as a shirt. And yeah, I'm just in general gonna collect more and more mock turtlenecks. So even though this one's kind of more of a winter fall shirt, it was green. That means it was half off. I got it for $2 and it was in pristine condition, like no scratches or tears. So yeah, I had to break the spring theme for that one. Okay, moving on. We have one more shirt and then a bunch of dresses / rompers because it's spring, right? That's how I look at spring anyway. So like I said, trying to get more light clothes. I don't own a lot of white, so it was nice to find this. Kind of unusual cut. It made me think of the 2000s, honestly, which is really coming back in style. It was $2.99, no stains again, and it's really soft. So soft clothes, total win. And I needed a lot of white tops. So even in future videos, I'll probably be shopping for more white tops. You know, with it becoming spring, the mosquitoes will be coming soon. And if I can do anything to avoid mosquitoes, I'll be doing that. Okay. Moving on to happier items and happier topics. Check out this beauty. So fun. Such a bright color. Honestly, this is more bold than I probably would go for normally. But because it was a spring themed thrift, I was like, I should push my limits, my boundaries, and get something really bright and fun. And you might have guessed, but what sold me on it? Pockets. Oh, pockets. I love pockets. And it was only $4.99 from Banana Republic. So if for some reason I don't like it after, wearing it for a while, I can always resell it. I feel like Banana Republic's a good brand for resale. So, but I'll try it on. I'll keep it for me for a little bit first. Okay. Next up, I thought this was so cute. This caught my eye when I was looking through the racks. I just zoomed in on it. I think because I like the color combo. I'm very into burgundy, sort of dark red colors. And it had pockets. This one was $2.99. $2.99! Such a good deal. And it was from Hollister, size medium. So, and it is a romper. It's nice when it's a romper and has the built-in shorts rather than being just a really, really short dress. I'm tall. I have long legs. So if it doesn't have built-in shorts, some things are just inappropriate on me and I can't wear them because they're so short because my legs are so long. So it's nice when it has the shorts. What do you think? Does Mama look nice? My puppy seems to like it. So, yeah. Mama. I think it is a very flattering color, and it's a tiny bit smaller than I would like, but I think I can get away with it for the summertime. Okay. Romper number 2. Check out this beauty. A basic. It's got a little belt. I feel like this will be a great staple because I love this color, and I feel like this color is quite timeless. Anyway, this is size 6 from Loft. Super fun. And lightweight. So it'll be good in spring or summer. Okay, last 2 items. I'm almost sad to get to the end of the bag because it was just such a fun thrift. Okay. So, this beauty, I feel like is like the quintessential spring or summertime dress. While it's not necessarily the most unique looking one, it did have pockets. I did think it was just so sweet looking and would just be nice for a lot of different events. You could wear it out for a date, but you could also wear it to a family function. It was just a very sweet sort of style. And for me, I think I like how light colored clothes look on me, especially in the summertime and spring because I get a little bit more tan and then it's a flattering look. So gotta stock up on those since normally I gravitate towards darker colors. Okay, last up, check out this cool piece. Definitely vintage. It's got shoulder pads. When it's got shoulder pads, you know it's from the 80s or 90s. But I usually just cut out the shoulder pads because that's not my vibe. But nothing against people that like keeping the shoulder pads in. If you can rock the shoulder pads, all the more power to you. And this one I got for $4.99. It says Johnny Blair or Joni Blair. Never heard of that brand either. Boop. So yeah, $4.99 for this beauty, and it was just so fun. I saw the tie down here where you could adjust how tight it is on the waist, and that was when I was really sold on it because I thought that would be really flattering to give you a nice figure when you're wearing it. And yeah, you'll get to see if it's as flattering on me as I think it looks just hanging up, because I'm going to try it on. So cue that. I love it. Oh, it's so cute. And the strap, how it ties, is super flattering because I can adjust the waist to make it tighter or looser, and I can tie it in a little knot if I want to. And honestly, it falls like perfectly on me in terms of length. It's like only a little bit above the knee, so it's super cute, and I love the pattern. The only thing I might change is the sleeves are a bit long, so I would maybe see about altering them so they were a little bit shorter, just because there's a lot of fabric and there's a lot going on. So I think a little bit of a shorter sleeve would make it perfect. But either way, I love it. So fun. Okay, so I counted it up and I got 10 items in total, which means I spent $3.50 per item, and that's a total win. Those are some really cool pieces, and I'm so happy. I feel like this was such a successful thrifting trip. You gotta love those. You gotta love when you find 10 really cool items. Like, that's a win. So I am totally stoked about the thought of going back there. If you think I should go back there, comment down below if I should do another spring thrift or if I should do a different theme. I'd love to hear your thoughts on theme thrift ideas because I'm game for it. Being back there, especially after a week or two of not thrifting, made me realize just how much I miss it and just how fun it is finding a gem. So if you enjoy thrift trips, hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here, and I am trying to grow this channel. So if you haven't yet, hit that button and join our little group. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. Bye!